Welcome to Heart to Talk, the podcast. I am the host and creator, Teresa Caesar. My intention for this podcast is to deliver to you wisdom, inspiration, and consciousness through solo episodes and conversations amongst insightful people. It is my greatest honor to bring to you talks that come from the heart. Welcome, amazing listeners. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to speak to you about a powerful skill, the language of life itself. You see, life is always speaking to us, sending us signs, signals, and messages. But are we even paying attention? Or are we missing out on the keys that can unlock the next level in our health, wealth, relationships, purpose, spiritual, and personal growth? In this episode, I'll share how you can start understanding this language, recognizing the signs within and around you, and using them to steer your life in the direction that feels aligned. Because when you learn to read life signs, you unlock a magic power, the power to transform your reality. So friends, let's get started. Life is always trying to communicate with us, often in subtle ways. Learning to read life signs is a skill that just gets stronger the more we practice it. Notice reoccurring feelings or sensation. When you feel stressed, anxious, or burnt out, those aren't just random feelings. They're signals from your body, like tight chest, even headaches, health symptoms, fatigue. Track your emotional responses, anger, frustration, joy as clues, and pay attention to the repeated thoughts or themes that keep showing up. Personally, there has been times in my life when I've noticed life speaking to me. The example I'll share is like in relationships. So in that particular relationship, my body started speaking to me very clear. I kept losing my voice. I literally would wake up with laryngitis. I don't know how many times I went to the doctor and they're like, nothing's wrong with you. So at first I didn't realize what it meant, but as I reflected, I saw a pattern. My body was telling me I wasn't using my voice. I was suppressing my truth, my feelings, and my needs. I wasn't speaking up for myself. And over time, I lost that sense of agency, that power to express who I really was on so many levels. That loss of voice persisted for nearly 2 years. During that time, I felt disconnected to myself physically and emotionally and spiritually. I was drained. I now understand that those symptoms weren't random. They were messages from my higher self, urging me to listen and make a change. So what happens is your body keeps score, and then your body or life around you, circumstances, situations will speak to you. So fast forward to my journey of growth and healing, I've learned that our bodies are incredible messengers. So when I finally started honoring my truth, my voice returned stronger than ever. I'm happy to report I don't lose my voice anymore. That experience, though, taught me so much about listening deeply and trusting what my body and spirit are telling me. Create a personal season chart for yourself. When you notice certain patterns or feelings, label your current phase and ask what it's teaching you and what season you're in and what you got to do to show up for that season. Just like nature, we have them as well. And if we're not modifying ourselves according to the season we're in, if it's winter and we're not putting on the coat, we're going to be cold. Same thing. So it's really powerful to just pay attention to your own cycles and patterns. Nature is the most powerful example of that. The changing seasons symbolize different phases. So spring signifies new beginnings. Summer is about growth. Fall encourages reflection. Wintertime is rest and renewal. So ask yourself, where are you in your personal season? Are you planting seeds for the future? Or are you in a phase of rest and reflection? Recognizing these signs helps you align with the natural flow of life and guides you to your next move. Another way to develop your language of life skills is start asking for guidance. It doesn't matter what higher power you follow, universe, God, your higher self, speak to it. Life responds to questions. When you're uncertain or facing a decision or a season in your life, try asking, what do I need to see or understand right now? Show me the signs I need to move forward. the universe will start sending clues in the form of thoughts, feelings, or external signs like numbers or synchronicities. So practice setting daily intentions before starting your day. Write down your questions and just stay receptive to any insights or signals that come through. One of my favorite ways of how I listen to life's languages is repeated numbers. You probably have noticed in your life, maybe even currently, numbers showing up repeatedly. You might see them on clocks, receipts, license plates, or somewhere in your daily life. Some people like to call these angel numbers, believing they carry spiritual messages or guidance from the universe or guardian angels. Others see them simply as intriguing coincidences. Regardless of what you call them, notice them. So here are some common number sequences and their meanings. 111, often seen as a sign that your thoughts are manifesting into reality. It encourages positive thinking and reminds you to focus on your desire. It is a prompt to be mindful of your intentions. 222. This sequence is about balance, harmony, and trust. It suggests that everything is aligning and you should keep the faith in your path even if things seem uncertain. 333. A sign that spiritual guides or ascended masters are near, offering support. It encourages you to continue your spiritual growth and take actions on your goal. 444 represents protection, stability, and encouragement. Seeing 444 is like a reassurance that you're surrounded by support and protection and that you're on the right path. 555 indicates change and transformation. It's a signal that big shifts are coming or are already happening, urging you to embrace change with confidence. 666, a reminder to rebalance your thoughts and focus on spiritual rather than material concerns. 777, a very positive sign, symbolizing spiritual awakening, luck, and divine guidance. It suggests you're in sync with the universe. 888 represents abundance and financial prosperity. Seeing 888 is often a sign that your efforts will soon be rewarded. 999 signifies completion and the end of a cycle. It encourages you to let go of the past and prepare for new beginnings. 1111, a powerful awakening sign, often associated with awakening consciousness or a call to pay attention to your thoughts and intuition. So when you're thinking about something or you ask life or your higher power, whatever it is you've been praying, notice when these numbers come up to deepen speaking and listening to life. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and signs that you notice daily. Over time, patterns emerge. And that's like been what I've started to do before going to bed. I'm like, what numbers have I seen? And then I write them down. And oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. And I just feel like I get answers and deeper clarity because I'll see one number sequences and make some moves according to that. And then I'll see other ones and I'm like, I'm shifting, right? Like because I started to listen, speak to life, take the answer and show up for it. Quiet your mind, right? Quiet your mind to become more aware of subtle cues and inner guidance and trust your intuition, trust that voice, and then take aligned action based on what you receive. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes to understand the language of life. Your body, intuition, nature, and the signs around you are your greatest allies. So as we come to the end of this episode, I want to remind you that it's essential to nurture your energy, your mindset, your emotions. Because I know this, I literally have created some tools for myself, and that is my affirmation deck. If you don't have a deck yet, oh my gosh, you've got to get one. Powerful Affirmations, my signature affirmation deck, is literally designed to uplift, empower, and just anchor in your truth. So when you ask life, like, what do I need to know? What's the truth that's trying to surface? Or help me find an answer. I literally just spread the deck out and then I pull 3 cards. So it's really going to help you with speaking to life and speaking to your higher self. So I challenge you today to listen to what life is saying, recognize the signs, and when you feel that nudge, that call, respond with courage, faith, and action, because that's how you begin to speak life's language fluently and create a life that's truly aligned with your soul's purpose. Oprah says, your life is not static. Every decision, setback, or triumph is an opportunity to identify the seeds of truth that make you the wondrous human being you are. And I believe that with all my heart. You see, I'm not just talking about what you do for a living. I'm talking about paying attention to what feeds your energy, what sparks your soul. Because when you tune into that, you're aligning yourself with the life that you were truly meant to live. Trust this, the universe has a bigger, wider, deeper dream for you than you could ever imagine for yourself. It's whispering, nudging, guiding you every step of the way. All you need to do is listen, pay attention how life speaks to you, and trust that it's leading you home. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Please download, rate, subscribe, and share this podcast. Also, be sure to visit my website at teresacaesar.com to check out my inspirational merch, connect to my social accounts, and much more. May you continue to be filled with wisdom, inspiration, and consciousness. Otherwise, friends, I will be back for another episode of Heart to Talk.